everyone. I hope you're doing great. And today we are back again with a list which you would definitely like. And that list of famous brands from all over the world which most people mispronounce. So with this we go with the first one.
That's on your screen. How do you pronounce it? Laksh, how would you pronounce it?
I think it's GIVENCHY, right?
It's not GIVENCHY, it's Zevon.
Oh, I didn't know
Pronounce
that.
it. It's a famous French brand. We call it Zevon.
Zevon, right?
Zevon.
Okay.
So moving on to next on your screen. How would you pronounce it?
IKEA.
Yes, that's rightly pronounced because most often people pronounce it as IKEA, which is wrong. It's simply IKEA.
Okay.
Going on to next on your screen. Any guesses? Laksh, how would you pronounce it?
I would do it HERMES.
No, it's a French brand and it is pronounced as HERMES.
Oh,
how do you pronounce it?
HERMES.
HERMES.
Oh, thank you for correcting
Now,
me.
moving on to next on your screen. How would you pronounce it?
I pronounce it as Porsche.
No, it's not Porsche. In fact, many people mispronounce. It is very famous brand, car brand, German car maker. So it is pronounced as Porsche.
Porsche.
How do you
Okay.
pronounce? Porsche.
Thank you.
Yes. Now the next one. It's Chinese brand. Nowadays very famous Chinese phone manufacturing brand. How would you pronounce?
Xiaomi.
No, it's very tricky because in the Chinese alphabet, it's not there. So it is pronounced as Xiaomi.
Okay, Xiaomi.
Right. It seems to be Xiaomi or something, but no, it's Xiaomi. Xiaomi.
Okay.
Moving on to next Chinese brand on your screen.
I would say it's like Huawei.
Yes, again, very tricky. It's not Huawei. It's simply Huawei. Very tricky. How do you pronounce?
Huawei.
Huawei, Chinese phone maker, not phone maker, in fact, electronic components maker. Moving on to next. It's again French automaker. How do you pronounce it?
Renault.
Oh, that's correct. That's Renault. Many people call it Renault. Renault. No, it's simply Renault.
Renault.
And because there's a difference, many of the...
Yeah, because their language has a difference from English.
Yes, because French, many letters are silent. They're not pronounced the way we pronounce them in English. So that's the reason. We have other brands also coming up. Yeah. So, the next one on your screen. How would you pronounce it?
I think Giorgio Armani.
No, that's very tricky and it's Italian. It's Italian fashion brand and it is pronounced as Giorgio Armani. See, can you hear that?
Giorgio Armani.
Right, the R sound, the Giorgio Armani.
It's Italian accent.
Italian accent, Giorgio Armani.
So, it's really hard to learn actually. Italian is a really difficult language by my opinion.
Okay, in your opinion. Moving on to next. What is this very famous brand? How do you pronounce it?
Adidas.
You're a pretty smart chap. Yes. Many times people call it Adidas. It's not Adidas. It's simply Adidas.
Oh.
How do we call it? Adidas. German footwear manufacturer. Adidas. Going on to next. How would you pronounce it?
Volkswagen.
Yes, that's pretty much correct. How do you know that?
Because we both are learning German recently. That's why we know that V is pronounced as F.
Right. Again, German automaker. So many people mispronounce it as
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, but it's Volkswagen. Volkswagen.
Oh, Fox?
Volkswagen. Okay. Going on to next. It's very famous French perfume brand. Tell me.
Chanel.
Oh, smart chap. How do you know? This is French.
My mother uses this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
My mother uses the perfumes made by this company.
Okay, nice. So, many a times people mispronounce as Chanel. No, it's simply Chanel. Moving on to next. How do you pronounce it?
BVLGARI?
Very tricky. Many a times people just fumble. They fumble upon that. They're not really comfortable how to pronounce. Nowadays we see it in many of the malls. So it's Bulgari.
Oh, Bulgari?
Yes, though it has got V, but it is pronounced as Bul. Very little sound of L. So Bulgari.
Oh,
It's Bulgari.
Oh.
And it's Italian brand.
Okay.
So next one on your screen. We were talking about famous auto brand.
Also brands, that is Xiaomi.
Pronounce it properly?
Xiaomi, I think.
No, you are way different than others. People call it Chevrolet, but it's not Chevrolet, it's Chevrolet. Very famous. Chevrolet.
Oh.
Not Chevrolet. It's Chevrolet. It's Chevrolet. So next, can you pronounce next one?
Dolce and Gabbana.
Pretty much on the right lines, but just a small correction. Again, it's Italian brand, and many times people say Golce or Golce and Gabbana. There's no and as such. It's simply Golce. Rather than and, we simply a. So Golce Gabbana. Dolce Gabbana.
Told you, too difficult.
Right. Dolce Gabbana. One on your screen. How do you pronounce it?
DIOR?
No, it's again Italian brand. It's DIOR. Pronounce it.
Difficult. DIOR.
It's DIOR.
DIOR.
Moving on to the next one. Very famous, very famous.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Oh.
How do we pronounce it?
Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. So with this, we
end our list of famous brands which people most often mispronounce. I hope this helped improve your vocabulary, and if you like this video, please like, and if you like our videos, please subscribe. So like it, share it, and subscribe it.
And this was minded. This was just part 1. We are planning another part for it because there are many other good words or the good brands that you need to know how to pronounce them correctly.
So bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you later.